Rudolph's Barbecue joined the Twin Cities Originals for two basic reasons. Number one, to leverage our marketing dollars, and number two, to have interaction with other owner-operators who believe and profess all the concepts of independent, original restaurants.
You know, we're all independent restaurant owners, locally here in the Twin Cities, all with fantastic, food styles, and we got great burgers. We have the Murray's Steakhouses out there, the Lake Elmo Inns, some really classy places, and then, just wonderful family restaurants too. But the key thing is that we're all trying to do it right.
The premise of it is that we get together as a group to try to figure out ways that we can draw people into our restaurants and put all that knowledge together in one room to come up with a way to bring people in.
The Owners Roundtable basically is picking the brains of other owners and operators within our group, being able to identify problems and or solutions to those problems where sometimes I may not have been able to figure out on my own.
We're surrounded by a lot of solid restaurants and solid restaurateurs, and I'm telling you, that Owners Roundtable that we do at our meetings is fantastic. It's no fluff. We're talking about all the same issues that you guys deal with and the challenges that we have, and there's creative ideas that flow, and I tell you, I've gotten all sorts of different ideas to help us drive in business to our place, to be more efficient, to cut costs, and simply just become a better operator.
Back in 2007, our bakery was going out of business, and we were going to have to source bread and hamburger buns, and I had no idea where to go. I sent one email, and I had 12 different responses within 10 minutes, and a new list of potential vendors for me to go out and contact. That type of support from other owners and that information is invaluable. That's the type of thing that helps me as an operator and can help anybody.
There's a lot of indirect things that are going to come about with the relationships that you build through this group that are just absolutely fantastic for your business.
Certainly one of the biggest advantages that we've seen thus far is the exposure on local television and radio stations. All of these things are not possible or certainly much more difficult to do on your own.
We have things such as the Power Card, a reward program that hopefully entices our customers to go out and look for restaurants in our group, and then they can use their rewards at any one of them. It's a fantastic service, and it's not that expensive to the restaurant. As a matter of fact, our chapter of Twin City Originals pays for a majority of that for it to be done. And it's almost effortless for your staff to do it. It's just a swipe of a card, and it's not a big deal for your wait staff to get that involved in it. And it's wonderful when you've got the number of restaurants that we have, approximately 18 to 20, that they're all advertising for each other in the Twin Cities. How can you beat that? I mean, I'm telling people to go into Minneapolis, to go out to Hudson, to go to Afton. It's a good thing.
That owner-operators don't necessarily have to be alone on an island by themselves. We have people who've fought the battles and won the wars and even lost a few of the wars. But it's always easier to help operate your restaurant when you know that you can pick up the phone or send an email and you're going to get very good information from people that have been where you're at and maybe been where you're going before. They can lead the way.
Everybody's worried about price out there. Families are tightening up, and I think they're looking to the local, independent restaurant owner to provide a great value. And that's the sort of restaurants that we've got in our group.
Joining the Twin City Originals is a piece of cake. It used to cost $500 to become a member, and we all paid that, whether we have one restaurant in the group or if we have 2 or 3. We paid $500 for each one. We're going to do a limited time offer to try to increase the size of our group and grow our strength, that we're going to waive the initiation fee and try to bring in as many independent restaurateurs as possible.
We're limited in what we can do on our own. But when we come together and we pool our resources, there's a lot of things we can do. There's an email database of about 30,000 people that we can market to within Twin Cities Originals. We actually have a PR firm that we've hired out, probably one of the best in the Midwest, that works for your restaurant when you become a member.
As president of Twin Cities Originals and the executive team and all the other members of the Twin Cities Originals, we want to invite you to join our ranks. together we can achieve great success. If we stand alone, we're doomed to fail.
Twin City Originals, come taste the difference.
Sound the trumpets. What's all the excitement about? Twin City Originals, a group of independently owned restaurants dedicated to promoting and preserving unique dining experiences. Are you hungry and tired of the chains? It's time to go out, think independent, and eat local, and experience all the fabulous restaurants TCO has to offer. Don't settle for less when you don't have to. You'll experience delicious entree selections and service that's second to none. For more information, visit TCOoriginals.com. Twin City Originals, come taste the difference.